On this episode, we're going to go from sex day to fun day. Hope you brought your boxing gloves. Y'all ready to talk about it? Cue the music! Oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I'll drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate or fuck discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving, let you toss it out. Flip my weave and walk it out, look how I just bossed it out. Now come on baby, why you bugging, we can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my keys.
Cause oh yes, bitches and hoes, I'm back. Back with another video at the round table or the rectangle table with Married to Medicine. The girls are still out there in Vegas. I know I didn't do a video last week. Y'all know my situation. There was a lot going on, girl. Mental health was real. Mental health issues, I'm sorry. I had a lot going on. So that's why I didn't give y'all a video last week. Ain't gonna talk about it. We here this week. Let's get into it. So the episode opens up. They over there playing Never Ever Have I Ever. How old you gotta be to stop playing this game? Anyway, the first one said sex on the beach. So lame. Somebody else said anal sex. Anila, was it Anila? Anila said she did. And I want to say Toya, not Toya, no it wasn't Toya. Contessa, you know Contessa a freak. Contessa tells y'all about her freaky tales every time. You just gotta read into the lines. And even with the sex on the beach thing, girl, the people is down there saying, well, we know it wasn't with Mr. Eugene because he don't even like doggone PDA. Dr. Eugene don't do that. So who was you on the beach having sex with, Miss Sawyer? The people want to know. Jackie basically tells them, y'all got to get out of here. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here. Go back to your rooms, get ready. We're going to go out to dinner. So the girls are all getting ready. Everybody calling their prospective homes to check in. Contessa has got this colorful wig. She's going to be Chanel tonight. She says she's leashing it out. Girl, Contessa's a freak. I don't care what nobody says. Contessa a freak. That's why her husband ain't want to lose her, because he knows she's successful, she's beautiful, she fine, and she a freak. Girl, Dr. Scott wasn't about to lose no damn Contessa. Is you crazy? She gets on the phone with him, and he was like, you know, just have fun, don't do too much, you know, have a good time. And she said, you know, I'm not going to let the heavenly thing mess me up. I'm here for a funky good time. Chanel coming out. I don't know if Dr. Scott met Chanel yet, but we going to meet her tonight. She's got the Joker wig on, as she should. She's ready to go. I'm here for it. So they all get down to the thing, and Quiet is late, per usual. Quiet is late. They getting ready to do a toast. Quiet walks up just in time, and they was like, oh, we was gonna save our toast. Quiet said, baby, look, I know I was late. You ain't gotta lie to me, fat. I saw y'all mid-toast, mid-cheers, girl. It's okay. It's par for the course. I know. I get it. That's what happens. But anyway, so they having a discussion, and basically Contessa tells everybody that she is Chanel. That's who she is tonight, because they asked about the look. Girl, what's going on with this? She said, baby, I am Chanel tonight. This is who you got. This is who you gonna get. Now, Heavenly gets in her doggone confessional and was like, listen, I'm gonna apologize to Contessa at some point, but this Chanel bitch, I don't know nothing about her. That's too much to go on. Quiet asked about Dr. Jackie's jacket, because she was wearing the money signs, as you can see. She was like, somebody made that for you? And Dr. Jackie was like, no, why do you say that? She was like, because you normally quiet with your money. You under the table. You know, Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone, they don't flaunt their money. They got their money in the bank put up somewhere. They not out, you know, with their money. And the fact that she was wearing that type of jacket, you know, that made Quiet ask her what was going on. Like, girl, is you trying to be overt with your money now? Dr. Jackie said, girl, no, it's a whole type of vibe we about to be on tonight. Anyway, they eat their dinner, and Jackie pull out a whip and whips the doggone table and said, tonight is going to be the night. Like Betty Wright. Tonight is the night that you get the rest. The girls are like, Jackie, clutch my pearls. You're really on this freak stuff. Dr. Jackie, listen. If I don't listen, she watched vagina all day. She studied vagina. I know she know about sex. So it's a surprise to the girls. They get down there and they find out it's a sex store. The girls in this group love sex toys. They just do. Toya even mentioned it to the man. He was like, listen, these girls love a good sex toy. I'm a shower head type of girl myself. Anila agrees. She said she got spigots coming out from everywhere. And when she catch them angles, it'd be a whole different story. Now listen, I got a shower head myself. But I ain't never caught no orgasm with it. I might need to try and look into that. I'm just saying. But they both shower head girls. Toya wants to know what's a replica of that. And I forget what the name of it, but they said it was something that kind of does a suction. Girl, this drives Toya into talking about how good orgasms feel and how your eyes roll back to your head and you feel it coming all inside you and all this stuff. Heavenly over there talking about she don't know about all that. She ain't never felt all that. She not waiting no 3-4 days to catch no orgasm when she could have had it 4 or 5 times. Dr. Heavenly is probably very boring in bed. The things she said that her and Dr. Damon do probably don't happen, more than likely. Dr. Heavenly be lying her ass off. And she's going to admit that here later on. But she be lying, girl. And that girl ain't, Dr. Heavenly ain't going through all that. Anyway, so now they down there looking at toys. They getting ready, no, I'm sorry. Quiet asked the guy, he said, because Dr. Jackie said you shouldn't use them a lot, because if not, it makes the man hard to enjoy you, or you hard to enjoy the man. That is facts. Y'all gonna roll y'all clits to death, literally. And then when that man get up in there, you gonna wonder why you just sitting there looking crazy. Put them down, Fat, once a week, twice if you're nasty. Just don't do it like that, Fat. I ain't got no rolls, but I got some toys. You know, like Quad said, she got them put up in certain spaces all over the place. I have that too, but I ain't got no churn at the house. Quad got to worry about it. Mason gonna find one. I have them everywhere. I do. I have something, a little something in the closet, a little something in the bed, a little something on side the bed. I get it, a little something in a drawer, you know. But I don't use it like that. I don't overuse it. You gotta be able to control yourself, Fat. If you need it like that, you might need to find you a man. But in this climate, child, please, I'll be scared of that too. I ain't gonna lie. So they leave out of that, pay for their little toys or whatever. Quiet calls home to Mason, and Mason said, ma'am, you have been gone for weeks. It's time for you to report back to the house. You know, Mason runs the house. I love little Mason. Quiet said, actually, I just left yesterday. A little bit of exaggeration, but yeah, I be around there. Don't act crazy. It's the next day. Simone brings coffee to not Anila. It was Toya and them. She brings coffee over there to talk to them. And then Audra goes to Anila's room, and Anila's room is a hot ass mess. Girl, is your house looking like that? I know where you be filming that don't look like that, but that's insane. For that room to look like that. Girl, they got closets and everything. What is going on? Didn't you bring an assistant? I'm confused. I don't get it. Anyway, Toya's being shady with Audra. That's Heavenly's friend. It was just like, you know, what's her name? Deidre. Girl, Simone said that is a textbook page out of Heavenly's book to shade somebody by calling them their wrong name. And then flashback to her calling Contessa when she first met her, Contessa. That she said the Twitch's name is C-O-N-E Tessa. I forgot about that, girl. That was so bad, Heavenly. You gave Contessa a hard time and then end up being friends with the girl. Now y'all enemies. But she forgot her name, and you know, Dr. Simone was like, listen, girl, try to give her a chance. You did come for her career. That's a big deal, you know. Just give her a chance. And if it don't work out, just call her Deidre, whatever the hell you was, just call her. But Simone lets her know that, listen, some shade at other people's expense is not funny to those people. Flashback to when Anila and them pulled up in a doggone rental. I mean, not the rental. Yeah, the moving truck, the U-Haul. You didn't like that. That even if you were playing talking about you ain't a good lawyer because y'all were talking about some frivolous stuff, you don't do that. You just don't. That's not okay. I'm sorry. That's just not okay. And people take their careers very, very seriously, especially when they work hard for them. But she said, listen, girl, just try to figure out what you want to do, Miss Audra. Audra, all right. She seemed like she okay with me. I ain't heard nothing bad about her. Or she ain't done nothing annoying yet. Anyway, now we're moving on. The husband's at home watching the kids. You got Eugene with the boys filming. He said he loving the peace. He love his wife, but he love when it's peaceful at home and she gone. He said because he all at work with Dr. Eugene. Then he gets home and it's Eugene. He tired, Fat. He tired. He loving the peace with the boys. On the other side, we got Contessa's daughter, the oldest one, decided to sneak some makeup on because she with her daddy, but he caught it. Dr. Scott said, do your mama know you out here with this makeup on? Oh, I just did a little highlighter. I didn't do too much. He said his girls got to be 16 before they could wear makeup. And I'm with you on that. Dr. Kieran is over there making pizza. with his kids, and he done turned it into a doggone project. He asking them how much sauce and this and that and the third. And he asked the kids, y'all know where your mom at? She said Vegas, the daughter. He said, well, what happens in Vegas? The girl said some crazy stuff. And when they did a flashback to them, or not a flashback, or a flash forward, or a flash side, whatever it was to them, shots. I said, even the baby know, child. Even the baby know. On the other side, Dr. Damon is taking his daughter to doggone drive. He's giving her driver's lessons. He's so, Dr. Daddy Damon, he's just so calm. He was like, you know, when you get your license, slow down first. But when you get your license, you're going to be going out. And you're going to have a respectable curfew, baby. She said, oh, mine going to be at 2 a.m. And I'm going to call you and let you know at 12 that I'm going to be out till 2. He, in a respectful, calm daddy way, was like, no, you're not going to do that. You're going to come home at a respectable hour. Girl, Dr. Heavenly said that girl got him wrapped around her finger. She knows that she manipulates him to get whatever she wants. Dr. Damon disagrees. I believe it. I believe she knows that she can get what she wants out of her paw. Let's move on. The day started with brunch. This is Simone's fun day. We at brunch. At least we thought it was a fun day, girl. We at brunch. And she said this is going to be a day for turn up and a day for fun. Toya is over there when the man come down to take their order. It's a Mexican brunch spot. The people say it's family style. Toya wants bacon. Bacon. Black people leave bacon alone. Cut down on the bacon. Because I ain't going to say I don't eat bacon. I probably eat bacon 2 or 3 times a year. But I don't eat it nearly as much. And I'm from New Orleans where our diet surrounds around pork. Period. But Toya is going freaky crazy about this bacon. Dr. Jackie was like, girl, you can't start your day without no bacon. It's like you can't do nothing unless you have some bacon. Toya's whole thing is, girl, I love bacon. That's just that. They finding out that they're gonna try to get her some bacon so that she could be all right, girl. Get Toya big ass some bacon. We tired of it. Anyway, so after she gets her bacon, Contessa tells us that she's not following her diet. Her trainer set for her white eggs or egg whites and this, that, and the third. Girl, Contessa been drinking espresso martinis, margaritas, eating scallops. Girl, Contessa been living her best life. You ain't gonna make it to the competition fat, and that's what that's what your trainer gonna call you, fat. It ain't gonna work out fat. But anyway, we'll try again for the next one. But she ain't following her diet. Simone starts talking about writing her book and basically how the girls played an intricate part in her getting back with her husband. Because as we know, Simone and Cecil was getting a divorce. She was done. She was like, I'm not doing this no more with him. Cecil basically was like being disrespectful to her. They showed that in the flashback. But she said, you know, even Dr. Heavenly, you were one of the most important people in that process because you helped me. Like, you told me when I was wrong. You helped me see things from a different perspective. I appreciate that for you. Even though they beefing, she can say, I appreciate you for that. And I think that's big. That's huge. That's big. I like that. But she then tells her, listen, everybody, marriage is hard. And they're writing a book because they've been married for 25 years, the longest of anybody at that table. And marriage is hard and they want to share their experience with people. Girl, why did this go into Dr. Jackie saying, first of all, that arguing with a fool makes both of y'all look like fools? I agree. And sometimes I ain't even think about it until after we finish arguing. I done been the second fool. She said the best time to get what you want is after sex. That's when you go kiss on his little nipples and whatnot and ask for what you want, girl. Just basically don't go back and forth. The girls are saying basically pick your battles. Toya said somebody told that to her when she got married. Pick your battles, pick your battles, pick your battles. Jackie gets up and says that she don't share when she's mad. Basically, you'll never know when she don't like it. She don't mess with you. She's just very cordial and she can move on. Heavenly was like, nobody can tell, you know, when Jackie's mad. But then this prompts Heavenly to go into saying, you know, you helpers is messy. And can't nobody over here tell me to leave my husband. I don't care if you make something up or if it's true. I ain't leaving my man. I ain't leaving daddy. See what she said? I don't ever want to think like that. Ugh. Anyway, that prompts Simone to say, you know, it's so crazy because if somebody makes something up, it hurts you, you know. And Heavenly don't really hear that. But then Simone goes on to say, that's what Contessa was trying to tell you. Here come Heavenly. I ain't make nothing up. Simone, bitch, get your facts straight. I ain't make nothing up. This was all stuff that she put out there. Now, I ain't gonna lie. They did the flashback and Contessa did put it out there. Even if it wasn't verbatim, like, Heavenly repeated it on her podcast. I don't ever watch it, so I can't tell you. You did kind of put it out there. She turns around and tells Contessa, because Contessa's how the words have hurt, or words hold weight, and they hurt and all this stuff. She tells Contessa, girl, you mad with me, you need to be mad with your man. This misdirect anger right here. Why did they do that? Girl, listen, they jumps up, they arguing back and forth. At first, Contessa wasn't arguing with her. She was like, girl, look, I ain't tripping. It is what it is. Heavenly stands up and was like, I'm not never telling y'all nothing about what's going on in my marriage. I'm going to say it's married. I'm going to say my marriage is perfect. I'm sorry, until it happens. That's just what it is. Ain't going to turn around and say nothing different because you heifers won't have nothing to say. All y'all talk about people marriage. Well, Heavenly, you one of the all y'alls. Don't you talk about people on your podcast? See, I knew you was lying. See, when Heavenly be saying, oh, me and Daddy had sex 6 times a week, but yet you down there by Jackie because your cooch dry. Oh, me and Daddy perfect, you lying. And you just admitted that you lying, and you gonna lie until it's true. Girl, wait, it'll be true in heaven, but it ain't gonna be here on earth. She's like, I'm not telling none of you bitches my business. Y'all ain't gonna have that to talk about me. And then the girls are just like, oh, we get it. She talks about everybody else's business to deflect on the fact that her and Daddy probably ain't doing as good as she thinks she is. Now, Daddy, if you decide to leave Heavenly alone, give me a call. I got my own place. You ain't gotta pay me no bills. Just be Daddy. Dr. Damon Daddy. You get it? Anyway, so Heavenly is up yelling and screaming or whatever. Jackie says she premenopausal and she wish she had a dart or something to hit at her neck and put the menopause medicine in her. She needed. All them arguing and Toya's over there eating her bacon like she ain't got nothing. Listen, Toya was just like, I ain't got nothing doing, girl. I'm eating this good old bacon. That's between y'all. That ain't got nothing to do with me. They going back and forth, Heavenly and Contessa. At one point, I thought they was going to come to blows. See, Dr. Heavenly be talking cash money shit. But I don't think you could run with Contessa. I think Contessa would drag you. Yeah, Dr. Heavenly. I think she would. But Dr. Heavenly gets upset. She's ready to go. The girls, I think Anila and Audra bring her back to her room. She just want a drink. She need one. Go sit down. Contessa comes back and says she wants to pray with the girls. Dr. Jackie leads the girls in prayer and said, confusion is not of you, Lord. It is of the enemy. Like Dr. Simone said, girl, we gonna need the Lord more than we ever need, girl. Anyway, it's the next event and they're going hop in a limo and Simone calls Heavenly. First she talked to Contessa and was like, Contessa, is it okay if Heavenly comes? I don't want to exclude her. I want everybody here for this event. Contessa was like, girl, look, that's fine. I ain't tripping. Girl, I ain't doing no tripping. I could be cordial. I ain't gonna mess up her trip or nothing. Dr. Simone calls Heavenly, no answer. So then she tells Dr. Jackie, call your friend and see if she gonna answer the phone. In the midst of Dr. Jackie picking up the phone to call her, Heavenly calls, what's her name? Simone back. Dr. Simone was like, girl, look, we really want you to come. Everybody's here waiting for you. And she was like, I'm on my way down. So her, Anila, and doggone Audra are on the way down. Cool. They on the way down. They get in the limo. Dr. Heavenly says she came out there to have fun. She not letting Contessa mess that up. They get in the car and they arrive to do zip lining. Toya don't really like to do zip lining. She's scared. She don't like not being in control, and it makes all the sense in the world. She trying to act like she gonna go, but she really don't want to go. She said it feels like high school peer pressure. She really don't want to go. Long story short, they all get on the doggone zip line, and they lived happily ever after for the day. That was it, girl. Drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode of Married to Medicine. Yeah, I ain't got no more saying. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on TikTok, and I'll see you hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.